You can join the military museums in its commemoration of Remembrance Day tomorrow, and that's where I am today, joined by Senior Curator Allison. Now, Allison, the ceremony starts at 10:45, but doors open earlier.
They do, yeah. They open at 9 a.m. Yeah, we invite guests to come in starting 9 o'clock, and we will have some things available for outside for them to check out, including some performances by the Savriti singers, as well as some videos put out by Veterans Affairs Canada.
Right. Now, there will be an eternal flame there, but the key is to dress warm.
It is, yeah. I think it's going to be 4 degrees, but yeah, I would say wrap up, definitely. Yeah.
So the ceremony starts at 10:45. Once it concludes, the doors to the museum itself will open at what time?
Yeah, so it will wrap up probably about, officially it's 11:37, but okay. I would say let's aim for 11:40. Right. And then, yeah, we're open until 6 o'clock if people want to come in and check us out. Right. Admission by donation, so yeah, and yeah, it's highly recommended. Yeah, lots of stuff on display.
And of course, if you can't make it in person, this will be live streamed online.
It will be, yeah, on our YouTube channel. Yeah.
And in addition to a donation to the museum for admission, the Veterans Food Bank will be there, so it's recommended to bring a donation for them too.
It is, yeah. Non-perishable food items would be greatly appreciated. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the museum itself, because this is my first time visiting the museum. Cool. It's a collective. I didn't know that.
It is, yeah. So there's actually 7 museums here. Yeah, we've got 4 regimental Army-based museums, plus a bonus Army museum, 1 Navy museum, and 1 Air Force museum, as well as a art gallery that is run by the University of Calgary.
And so what is it that people will see?
All sorts of stuff. So we have artifacts dating back from the 1800s all the way up to some very, very recent items. I would say probably one of the most appealing aspects of visiting here too is the chance to talk to veterans, people who, you know, went overseas, worked, flew some aircraft that we have in the collection, things like that.
And hearing those stories first and foremost from them.
Yep.
Of course, and a brand new exhibit that's opened.
It is, yeah. This is actually in the art gallery that I'd mentioned. So
perfect. Yeah. And we'll have more on that brand new exhibit later on. Thank you so much, Allison.
You're welcome.
Of course, you can always catch that live stream of the Remembrance Day commemoration from the military museums online on YouTube, or you can join them at 10:45 tomorrow morning. For more information, themilitarymuseums.ca. Tomorrow you can join the military museums in its commemoration of Remembrance Day. The ceremony starts at 10:45 in the morning, and that's where I am today. I'm joined by Senior Curator Allison once again. And Allison, once the ceremony is over, the doors to the museum open around 11:45, and admission is based on donation, but once visitors are here, they really can check out this brand new exhibit inside the Founders Gallery.
Yeah, very much, yeah. So it's called Live to Fight, and it's about the wartime photography of Ken Bell. He was embedded with the Canadian Army. He was a Canadian Army photographer. And this showcases a lot of different images that he took while he was in Northwest Europe with the Army between June 1944 and May 1945. And a lot of it's very behind the scenes, things you wouldn't necessarily see otherwise, how the Army works.
His work really spans in that year, but there's so much that you have really curated and collected here. What was the most difficult thing about putting this exhibit together?
Just the sheer body of work that was available, and trying to cull it essentially for the exhibit and pick out sort of like the different highlights that would be best for the different areas of the exhibit as well. So yeah, it was just the sheer amounts of photography is incredible.
What kind of feedback have you been receiving? I mean, this is a brand new exhibit, but something that visitors find fascinating or interesting that they didn't know?
Yeah, so of course Bell is very well known for a couple of standout images. There's the very cool looking Calgary sniper dude with his headscarf on, he goes Lee Enfield. So there's some images that he's very well known for, and I think it's the images that people haven't seen before that they're really drawn to. Because again, it is a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I really wanted to capture with this, and he did too at the time.
Definitely worth a visit. Thank you so much, Allison.
Thanks.
And a reminder, tomorrow's Remembrance Day ceremony here at the Military Museum starts at 10:45. If you can't make it in person, you can always catch it on the live stream on YouTube. But for now, for more information, you can visit the website, themilitarymuseums.ca. Join the military museums tomorrow for its Remembrance Day commemoration. And I'm joined by Jackie, who's the executive director of the Military Museums Foundation, to tell us more about it. Jackie, the ceremony starts at 10:45. at the parking lot outside.
Yeah, absolutely. The gates will open a little bit sooner. They'll be open for the public at 9 a.m., but dress weather appropriate, as the doors for the museum won't open until after the ceremony's done, between 11:45 and 12 p.m. But otherwise, we want to welcome everybody tomorrow to the ceremony.
Yeah, dress up, bundle up, and of course, once the doors open, the museum admission is based on donations until 6 o'clock. But the core of what the military museums really showcases couldn't be done without the foundation in support of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we run all the educational programs. We bring in schools from all over. We have seniors groups, we have private tours, and we really want to engage with history in a different and a meaningful way. So we like to have these programs to showcase what Canada's military history is all about and find a different way to connect with youth and learners of all ages.
And these education programs actually correlate with the Alberta curriculum, and so whatever the students learn in the classrooms, your programs are right alongside it.
Absolutely. We love to have schools come in. We want to have kids come out of the classroom, join us for a field trip, learn about history in a different way, be able to actually engage with it, see things in a museum atmosphere, and just have fun in a learning experience.
And I can't imagine some of the stories you hear from visitors themselves when they pass through these doors.
Absolutely. There's a lot of tours that we do, and people will point out different things that they see in the museum that they've engaged with when it was in working order, and now it's an artifact, so it's neat for them to connect with different areas of their history and be able to share it with people around them and to share it with us so that we can keep learning alongside with them.
That's right. And the foundation is a not-for-profit, so this couldn't happen without this community support.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Military Museums Foundation is the supporting nonprofit, and we really rely heavily on donations. Everything that we bring in goes back to the educational programming and directly supports the education programs.
Wonderful to hear. Thank you so much, Jackie.
Thank you.
Of course, for more information and to donate or to even inquire about volunteering, you can always visit the website tmmf.ca.